Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will learn about define and assign chart of accounts, and we will learn about the field status groups, okay? And we will learn about tolerance group, okay? So what we will do, how we will do it, how we can configure it, all the things we will learn in this session. So now first step is define and assign chart of accounts, which is COA, we call it in a short form. Define chart of accounts T code is OB13. Purpose, what is the purpose of creation of chart of accounts? It is we are creating the structure for journal ledger accounts. It acts as a catalog containing all GL accounts used in one or more company codes. So we can understand that what we are creating chart of accounts, we can use it for the one or more company codes. So key fields in our chart of accounts is chart of accounts ID. For example, XYZ for India COA, we will create description, language, length of GL account number, group, chart of accounts. If it is optional, we are using for the consolidation block indicator. If any interviewer asks you about the chart of accounts, you should have to mention these key fields in the chart of accounts. You are creating the journal ledger account structure, and it is we can use it for the multiple company codes. Okay, so the key fields we should have to maintain, which is chart of accounts ID, description, language, length, group chart of accounts if it is there, block indicator, this kind of things we are maintaining here. So in go to our system and we will do it the same with the our T code is OB30. So we will go with the OB30, and if we go with the path, there is a path also. So I'm directly go with the OB30, go to new entries. I'm creating with XYZ1, or I create creating chart of accounts. I created multiple accounts, so that is the reason I can see it. XYZ1, I'm creating for chart of accounts for XYZ1 or XYZ, whatever. Okay, so languages English, so we click on E, and we can see here the length of GL account number. I am giving here the length of my GL account number is 6. Okay, if there is any group chart of accounts, I can maintain it for the consolidation prospectus, and we have a status for blocked. If I want to block this chart of accounts, I can even block it, then save it. Okay, so I created my own request, so I am searching for that. Simply save it. Now go back to your screen. Now we can see the another option. Whatever we are creating, we need to assign with our company code or some other um, things, like in future we can see that we are doing the assignment with the chart of account, chart of depreciation, this kind of things we can see. So here we have an option for the assign chart of accounts to company code. T code is OB62. The purpose of this, link the previous defined COA to one or more company codes. So here we are linking up our chart of accounts to one or more company codes. We are assigning it with our other company codes also, and our company code also. And key step is assign the correct chart of accounts ID to your company code, so that the company can use the GL accounts for from the assigned COA. Okay, Now go with our screen. T code is OB62. We go with the OB62. Now search your company code. We have option. Whenever we are doing the assignment, we have only option for the position. Okay, now I'm searching for the XYZ. So this is my company code XYZ1. So here I am assigning my chart of accounts which I created XYZ1. Okay, here I'm assigning it, then save it. Now we go back to our screen. Saved. Now we go with the next step. Define account groups. T code is OBD4. Purpose is account groups control the number range and field status of the GL accounts during creation. So, what is the use of the account group? Interviewer can ask you about this related to this question, that define account group. What is account group? Account group we can see in every sub modules, like for the GL we can see it, for the accounts payable, accounts receivable also we can see this account group option there. So what is the use of the account group? Whenever we are creating the account group, we are specified the number ranges and the field status. In the GL we can see that account group, but what is the account group purpose? Account groups control the number range and the field status of the GL accounts during creation. Whenever we are creating any GL, the field status and the number ranges are assigned with it. Okay, so what are the key fields for it? So account group ID, which we had created, that chart of accounts, we have first option for the chart of accounts, account group ID, and then name and description, number ranges for GL account numbers, and the field status. There is no option for the field status. Whenever we are creating field status is we should have to assign it with our GL. Okay, in the account group we don't have option, but it is linked with it. Okay, now we go with our screen. Okay, now the T code is OBD4. We go with the code OBD4, enter it, go to new entries. Okay, in the field status we can find we had not created field status yet. After that we will create field status. So first option is for the chart of accounts. Here we are maintaining our chart of accounts which we had created XYZ1. Okay, here I am giving the account group. For the asset I'm creating. Okay, so for the asset I mentioned AS asset. Asset, we can create asset from 1000 to 1000 to 2000. I'm just giving normal accounts. Just I'm creating for 2-3 accounts we will create. So it's not a real time which we are creating. In a real time we are creating multiple accounts. So it is not just 1000 accounts we will create. So here I am creating with the 1000 to 1999. Okay, just a minute. Okay, for the asset I am using the account group as AS XYZ1. Okay, asset and the liabilities. LA I am using for the liabilities. Okay, liabilities start from 2000 to 2999. I'm giving this line item. XYZ1 for our expenses. I'm using EX for expenses. Expenses start with the 3000 to 3999. XYZ1 for income, I'm using IN for the account group income. Okay, 4000 to 4999. These accounts we will create, then save it simply, which is very simple to understand. What are these are the number ranges. In that number ranges we will create our accounts. Okay, so it saved it already. Now we go back to our screen. So now what we will create, defined retained earning accounts T code is OB53. So what is the purpose of retained earning account? We need to understand. Define GL accounts for retained earning account. We have to define specifically we have to define the GL accounts for the retained earning accounts. But we don't have, we did not, we cannot able to create any retained earning accounts with before that T code OB53. We should have to mention, otherwise we are not able to create any accounts, GL accounts. So we are creating with the any X numbers, we can create it and later on we can change it. So what is the purpose of the retained earning accounts? Define a GL accounts for retained earnings which accumulates net profit or loss at the end of the fiscal year. So interviewer can ask you what is the use of retained earning accounts. We are doing the carry forward our profit and loss balances, P&L balances, into a balance sheet at the end of the year. Whatever our profit is remaining, whatever our loss is remaining, that balance should carry forward into our balance sheet. So we create it accordingly. Got it. So our key step is assign a P&L statement account type. So we will create it. Don't look into example how I am creating. You will note it down accordingly. This account is used during year-end activities. So so keep it in your mind that what is the use of the retained earning account we are using for the year-end activities. So this account is used during year-end closing to transfer balances from P&L accounts. Got it? Now go to our screen and go with the T code OB53. Okay, now we go back to our screen and go with the T code OB53. Enter. Give your chart of accounts. Now you can see that option for the chart of accounts. So whenever you can see that screen which is related to your chart of accounts or any kind of pop-up you can see, it means that is related to that prospectus. Like whenever we are doing this kind of things, that pop-up we can see for the chart of accounts, it means it is related to your GL accounts. We should have to mention our GL accounts into it. So we are not able to create it before this process, so we should have to create it before that. XYZ1, just simply I am giving here PL, or I can say that I am giving here X, and here I am giving the account 123, which is not even created, and we cannot able to create with the 123 even, because our account is started with the 1000, right? Got it? So simply it's a dummy which I am saving now. There is no use with it. Here we can see a warning message. Account 123 not created in chart of accounts XYZ1. Just a minute. Okay. So just simply save it. Enter. Enter. Okay. Now we go back to our screen. Another option, configure field status variant. Now we will configure our field status variant which we had not configured. It is a part of our global settings. Okay, so we will do it. Just a minute. Configure field status variant. Define field status variant in groups. T code is OBC4. Okay, what is the purpose of it? Purpose is field status groups controls the screen layout. So we can understand what is the purpose of the field status variant in group. So we can control our screen layout of the particular GLs when we can use it, which we want to make it mandatory, optional, suppressed, or hidden. Different during document posting. Okay, so whenever we are posting any document, we can maintain our screen layout into our GL accounts. According to that, we can do our entries. Okay, so our step is create a field status variant used for grouping company codes. Okay, within the variant, create field status groups for different account types, cash, vendors, asset. Within the variant, we have all the options are there. We can use copy, configure each field's cost center business area for its appearance during transaction. Okay, now we go with this. Our T code is OBC4. We go with the OBC4. Let's see what will happen. So here we have option. So here I'm not creating anything. I'm using 0001, which is a standard one. SAP is already defined a standard code where all the things are already maintained. So with the 0001, I'm just selecting this 0001 and simply I click on copy. In the copy, I just simply mention my company code. Okay, here I'm giving uh, field status variant for x sorry for xyz1. Okay, xyz1 and enter it. After enter, I can see that simply object to be copied. In that copy object, what kind of things I will get? Entry 1, first of all, entry 1 is copied from dependent entries, which is 0001, which is dependent. Okay, you can copy the entry with all dependent entries or just the entry itself. Okay, so I simply click on copy all. After click on copy all, what next to I can see that the number of dependent entries copied is 43. In that, how many dependent entries are there? 43. Just simply click on enter. It is created. Just I select xyz1 and click on field status group. Double click on field status group. When I double click on field status group, what we can see, copy items, 43 copy items from 0001. So here, if I go with the G0001, it is for the journal ledger and normal journal creation for the journal ledger. If I go with it, double click on it, you can see that the option for that field status, journal, additional account assignment, material management, payment transactions, asset accounting, taxes, foreign payment, consolidation, real estate management, financial asset management. These are all the options we can see here. General data, if I click on general data, we can see the option of the suppress, required, or optional entry. So we can see here there is an option for the suppress and optional entry, but in real time there are so many entries which we are maintaining. For the we are using required entry in a real time. Okay, so many things we maintain, like assignment number, it can be a required entry, text, it can be a required entry, invoice reference, it can be a required entry. In a real time point of view, I'm explaining you this. So what we had seen. Okay, simply for the additional account assignment, we have seen these kind of options are also there, that for the cost centers, the sales order, plant, business area, this kind of options also required in a real time also. In the asset accounting, we can see that asset retirement, it is suppressed, asset number, this kind of things we are maintaining. Okay, so simply I just save it. I'm not doing anything. When we create any GL, we can see all these things. Now we have to assign field status variant to company code. Whatever we are creating, we have to assign it, which I already told you. T code is OBY6 for it. The purpose is make the created field status variant available for company code. We are just simply assigning it with our company code. Assign the field status variant ID to your company code. Just go with it. Go back to your screen. Go back. OBY6. Okay. Just click on position. Search your company code. Enter. That is the global settings. Okay, in the global settings we will assign it field status variant XYZ1. Simply enter. Assignment is done. You can see the field status variant, I assigned it here. Now we go back to our screen. Now we are defining our tolerance. So that is the final step. You need to understand what is the purpose of the tolerance group. Tolerance group is very mandatory thing. Whatever we are creating for the whatever we are doing for our sub modules, tolerance group is very mandatory thing. We should have to maintain our tolerance group, otherwise we cannot able to create our postings. Okay, our transactions. Define tolerance group for employees, OBA4. So here what we are doing, define limits for employees posting financial documents including permitted cash discount and maximum differences. I think we had done this. I need to check OBA4. It, if I had done, no, I had not created it, so I have to create it. Go to new entries. Before the go to new entries, I will go with it. Key fields. Our key fields is tolerance group can be blank for all or specific to a user. So I'm not giving any tolerance group, it is not specific. Permitted payment differences amount, cash discount, maximum amount per document, and this kind of things we are maintaining it here. So I'm creating it XYZ1. I'm just simply giving my company code. I'm giving the amount, upper limit, that is upper limit. Okay, so that is the maximum upper limit which I'm taking. It is already created. Okay, just a minute, I have to check. I think I had created already. Yes, I had created. You can check in my previous session, I had created this. Okay, so thanks for watching my video. Hope you like it. Please like, share and subscribe my video for more such kind of videos related to SAP S4HANA. Okay, SAP S4HANA Finance. Okay, bye bye.